When it comes to the smart home, the list of categories of devices to smarten up our home is finally starting to really expand. But today we're talking about a category I never thought I'd be talking about, and that is smart composting. Let's get into it. What up everybody, George Langabeer here. If you know me, you know that I'm a huge clean freak and a huge germaphobe. And what do I hate more than anything else? Trash. And trash that smells is the worst. And what makes your trash smell? Food scraps. And I've had that problem and it drives me nuts. So I've been looking for a way to solve that issue. And I wanted to do it organically, and I was researching composting. So when Vego reached out to me with the Vego Kitchen Composter, a smart composter even better, and they asked me if I wanted to try it, I said heck yes. So that's what I've done, and that's what we're talking about today. I'm gonna unbox it. I'm gonna talk price and specs, I'm gonna talk about how to set it up, and I'm gonna give you my review and my thoughts. What do I think about this bad boy? That's what we're talking about. Let's get started with the unboxing. All right, let's unbox the Vego Kitchen Composter. Notice the cool holiday themed box. It is that time of year, and this would be a great gift for anybody, especially those who want to save the earth. Very eco-friendly, from table to garden. We're taking our food waste and our scraps, and we're turning it into super fuel for our garden and our lawn, and that's awesome. Notice all the packaging here is environmental friendly also. I think that's very cool. Good job, Vego. Getting in the box, we've got our user manual. Now this is important. It takes you through the 5 different intelligent modes, and it tells you what to do for each one. It's also important because it's got the do's and don'ts as far as what waste you can put in the Vego, and you want to follow that very closely. All right, we've got the Vego itself. Now for the apartment here, this is perfect. Everything else I found was so large. I love the size of this thing. We've also got our Vego tabs. This is used in Vego mode. You want to follow the instructions, but you're going to take one of those tabs and mix it with a little water for Vego mode. About a quarter turn to get the lid open, and then inside we have our carbon filter refill kit. We have our power cord. And that's it. We're ready to put this bad boy in action. All right, now that we've unboxed, let's talk about setup. And setup is very easy. You're gonna plug in your Vego, you're gonna turn it on. You're gonna get yourself the Vego app in the App Store. You're gonna sign up for a free account. Then you're gonna go to add a device. It's gonna search for the device and find it automatically. You're gonna put in your Wi-Fi information and bam, you're done. Very simple. All right, before we move on to price and specs, I just wanna thank Vego for sending this to me. They just sent it to me to try out. This is not a sponsored video, not that it matters, because I'm always gonna tell you like it is. All right, price. The Vego Kitchen Composter is currently $299.99. That is special holiday pricing. Check in the description of this video for my affiliate links if you're interested in purchasing the Vego. They also were nice enough to give me a special discount code, so check out the description for that as well. All right, talking specs. The Vego has 5 intelligent modes, and the first mode is Vego mode. And Vego mode allows you to continuously add waste to the composter throughout the day. So lunch, dinner, you just open the lid, keep adding your waste, and it keeps composting, and it makes it very effortless and convenient. All right, let's talk about the other 4 modes. We have express mode, and that is rapid grinding and drying. So basically you just take your scraps, you put it in there, and it's just drying and grinding those specific scraps. Then you have fertilize mode, which is tailored for your garden, and grass mode, which is tailored for your lawn. Last but not least, we have clean mode, which dries and cleans the internal bucket and the internal filter. The Vego also has an innovative weighing system, which adjusts and optimizes composting efficiency. And it's based on the waste volume every time you close the lid. We've got whisper quiet performance, and I will confirm that is the case. We have a vivid view with the glass lid and the internal light, so you can see what's going on in there, and I gotta say, it's kind of fun to watch. 1-click inner bucket cleaning and drying, easy filter replacement and odor control, which makes the compost clean, odorless, and bug-free. Vego calls the nutrient-rich output Vego meal. All right, like I said, the Vego is a smart composter, so let's check out the Vego app. Here you can see my home screen. Got a picture of my Vego listed here. If I go to all devices on the top left, if I had more than one, they'd be listed here. I just have the one. Let's go back to the home screen. You've got your work mode, which I'm currently in Vego mode. It's on standby and it's waiting for the next scraps. But if I press Vego mode, it gives me some stats. I've got food waste processed, estimated processing time, total accumulated food waste processed, and total completed cycles. I also have a full list of my history, which is what I've used with the Vego. So you've got that full list there. Let's go to the top right. We've got our notification bell. This is just different messages about your Vego. Go back, then we've got our main settings where I can add a device. I've got my FAQs, reminders, logs. I can share the device, and I've got device settings where I've got some different notifications. I can be notified for a fan anomaly, heating pipe anomaly, motor anomaly, and inner bucket removal. All right, so that's the home screen. You can see the tabs down below. We're on home. Let's go to shop. That's where you can shop for other Vego products. Go to discover. That's pretty cool. It's got different guides, composting knowledge, and a help center. And then mine, which is the final tab, where you've got your account information, my carbon footprint, guides, feedback, help center, some more general settings, and about, which is your firmware and such. The app is very straightforward and very easy to use. All right, what do I think of the Vego Kitchen Composter? So at the very beginning of the video, I was talking about how I'm a neat freak and a germaphobe and I hate trash, especially smelly trash, and that is the case. And I live in an apartment and I was having trouble getting rid of my food scraps. Now I was using a Simple Human composter, which is just a little composter that you put on your Simple Human trash can and you put it in a little bag and then you're supposed to empty the bag. Now I found that those bags got moldy, even if I didn't have it in there very long, and that drove me nuts. So I was looking for a different solution. But everything I found was way too big for an apartment, and it was driving me nuts. And then I thought that there were smart composters that you can use with an app, and that really intrigued me. And then Vego reached out to me and showed me theirs, and I got really excited because I saw how small it was, but yet everything that it can do. And that's exactly what I've found since I've had it, that it's very small, but man, you don't need anything that big because when you put the scraps in there and it grinds it up, it's just little compost. And I've had it for a couple of weeks and I still haven't filled that inner bin. Now with the holidays coming up, I think this could be really cool for holiday waste. You know, you got a bunch of people at your house, you can have a bunch of scraps. This is a great way, an eco-friendly way to get rid of that waste. The Vego app, like I said, very simple and straightforward. I like that. It came with very easy instructions that were easy to follow. And a little word of caution, there is a card of the do's and don'ts of what not to put in your Vego and what to put in your Vego, and you want to follow that very carefully. The Vego mode, where you can just keep adding scraps to it, it's just so convenient. You just basically just add it as you go and you forget about it and it composts overnight and you're good to go. Some composters, you know, back in the day would take 2 to 6 months, you know, depending on your level of gardening expertise and composting expertise, you know what I'm talking about. So the fact that this can compost this overnight is awesome. And I absolutely 100% use it every day, and so does Teresa. We love it. I mean, we're talking about trash. When you don't have smelly scraps in there, it's just so easy to maintain your garbage. And there's less to put in there, and that's awesome, especially for a germaphobe neat freak like myself. And it's absolutely fantastic that it's so eco-friendly. I mean, this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to save the earth, and it's a great replacement for fertilizer. We're talking about your garden and your lawn. This is like super fuel, but eco-friendly super fuel. And I don't know, I knew the general concept of composting, but it was a little bit over my head because I'm not a gardener. You know, it's just not me. So I knew I wanted a solution like this, but I just didn't know what it was all about. And Vego really takes the mystery out of composting. All right, that's it. That's the Vego Kitchen Composter. What do you think? Now, I know some people out there will think the price is a con. I don't think so. I think this thing's worth every penny. This is a smart composter. It does a lot. You look at the competition out there, this is right in line, but this is small and mighty, perfect for a person like me in an apartment. It would also be perfect for a holiday gift. You think about gardeners out there or people that love their lawn, or heck, anybody that just wants to save the earth. We all have garbage. We all have waste and kitchen scraps. This is a perfect solution for all of us. Check in the description of this video for the affiliate links if you're interested in purchasing, and for that special holiday code. Again, this would make an absolutely perfect gift for pretty much anyone. All right, I appreciate the support. Thank you for being here. For all you subscribers, past, present, and future, I love you all. Until the next video, peace and love, my friends.